Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to another episode of Pan TheOrganizer. So today, something special and different. I'm gonna go over a presentation of when I deliver a freshly detailed vehicle to a customer. So I know a lot of you guys out there, especially the professional detailers, when you detail a vehicle, you might be awesome at the work you do. However, sometimes communication skills can be lacking, or just you're not comfortable in how do you go ahead and explain things? How do you go ahead and make sure that it's a memorable experience for your customer? And that's what I'm gonna be showing today. So you're going to get the tips and tricks on basically how I do stuff. You're going to see basically how I deliver the vehicle, and also more tips and tricks in the videos on how you can increase the profit even after they paid you for the job. There's more ways that you can reel in a bit more profit and also have them as repeat customers, because it has to be an enjoyable and memorable experience for them, right? That's what you're going to find out in this episode. So let's go ahead and start the show. All right, guys, so from here on out, you're the customer. You're gonna get the first person perspective. So I'm gonna be treating this as if you're the customer coming with me for the delivery. So what I like to do is either open the garage or the side door for them to get the first visual impact, and from then on, enjoy the experience. So let's go ahead. So hi, welcome back. Are you ready to see your vehicle? Come on in and check this out. I think you're gonna be quite impressed. So have a look. This is what I call better than new. So first of all, congrats on getting your brand new vehicle. And as you can tell, it looks absolutely stunning. Now I'm gonna ask you to run the back of your fingers on the paint gently, and you're gonna see just how slick this came over. So I'm gonna go over basically all the steps that I did on the vehicle with you today. First of all, as this is a brand new vehicle, new cars aren't completely new when they come from the factory for many reasons. First of all, at the factory, there are often some defects that are spot corrected. So for some quality control with a rotary polisher or whatever materials they have to correct that, and there can be some buffer trails and holograms that come from there. After that, they're transported through truck, train, and boats, and there can be industrial fallout, exterior pollutants. They're left at boat docks for many, many months on end sometimes, or in car dealership lots for weeks or months. So again, exposed to the elements, industrial fallout, rail dust, brake dust, all that kind of contamination. And also once they're delivered at the dealership, often there's some poor prep done by the dealer themselves. And so there can be a lot of swirls and scratches during the prep as well. And so I use a lot of detailing lights to help me get basically an overview of what your paint was. And I did correct a few defects, because what we did today was the full new car prep. So have a look, by the way. If you bend down and you look at the side reflection, look at how awesome that looks with the lights in the side panels there. It looks like a mirror. So I corrected all of that and I brought it back to better than new. So what we did essentially was to wash the vehicle using a stripping shampoo to remove any previous cheap wax or sealant that the dealership might have applied. Then we did some decontamination steps. So an iron remover and a bit of tar remover as well to remove those tar deposits, and the iron remover to remove the brake dust and industrial fallout. Then we polished that up with a light clay. So you only clay a vehicle that needs it, but I felt some contamination and some roughness, especially in the lower parts of the vehicle. So that's kind of the grit-like texture. So that means there's more embedded contamination that needed to be removed from the clear coat. And after that, we did ahead and did a polishing stage. So on this vehicle being brand new, we didn't need to do the full compound for heavier, deeper scratches and swirls and oxidation, but at least a light polish to remove any light marring that might have been induced through the clay stage, or some light scratches that I had observed that were there either from the factory or from the dealership preparation. So that way we increased gloss, we increased clarity, we made sure that that fully removes also any previous protection that was on the vehicle to make the paint not only super glossy and flat so the light reflects better, so you're getting an increase in gloss, but also making it virgin, perfect for the ceramic coating application. I then did an isopropyl alcohol wipe down to remove any polishing oils and residue, and then we applied the ceramic coating. So basically, the ceramic coating on the vehicle is like a shield, if you want, not a force field that's resistant to explosions or to fire or all that kind of stuff. What it does, basically, see it as a windbreaker for your clear coat. So it's going to protect against UV rays. It's going to protect against tree sap, bird droppings, protect against chemicals, also give you water beading and water sheeting. So you're going to see beautiful beads of water, and also the water is going to be quick to sheet off, increasing the speed when you're drying your vehicle when you're going to do your maintenance washes. But also you're going to be getting the self-cleaning properties. What does that mean? No, the vehicle does not clean itself. We all wish we had that, right? But what the self-cleaning properties mean is that the vehicle is a lot easier to wash during your maintenance washes. Talking about maintenance, I'm going to talk about that a little later on when I'm doing this presentation. So there you go, the vehicle was protected. I also went ahead and did all the wheel arches, all the wheels themselves, both inside and out, the calipers, everything was coated with a spray-on rinse-off protection, because in this case you did not take a full wheels-off detailing, but still we went ahead and applied some ceramic protection. Should last you a few months on there easily. Of course, a nice tire dressing, not too glossy, will not sling on the vehicle. I just like that detailed look. So we made sure I also cleaned the undercarriage as well of the vehicle. So everything is clean and done to the nines, as you'll see. You have a glass sealant that I applied on the windshield as well. So the water is going to bead off. You're going to have more clarity when driving, and it's safe during your inclement weathers. You're going to see also you're going to be using your windshield wipers a lot less. So basically the entire exterior surface and the plastic trim and the paint and the glass was protected. So you're good to go for a while. By the way, this coating here has a durability claim of roughly 5 years, but that again depends on the exterior conditions, the maintenance that you're going to be doing on the vehicle. So more on that in just a few seconds. Now, if you come here, I'm going to show you also the interior, because we took care of the interior of your vehicle as well. So all the interior surfaces, plastics, rubber, vinyl, of course the leather was protected with a leather coating. So you're going to get up to a year of protection with that. If you look at the carpets, I put my signature lines in there, just a nice added touch for my customers. So you can see that it has been detailed, but also so it feels better than you and you get that full experience. So again, all the leather surfaces, like the door trims, the steering wheel, the shifter, the seats has been protected. I added a fabric guard or fabric protectant for your carpets as well. So in this case, they're going to be a lot easier to maintain and clean, especially if you get stuff like liquid spills, right? So now I'm going to give you something, because I know it can be overwhelming at times going through this experience. Just take it in, enjoy it. But when you come home tonight or tomorrow, I have this paper here that I'm going to leave you basically with all the steps that were performed on the vehicle and which products were used to do the job. So you have an idea of what I used. But I also want you to know that I have all the information available on my YouTube channel. So basically tutorials on how everything is done. If you want to dive deeper basically in everything that I've performed on this, I'm going to have a video also that I'll put on my social media on basically the detailing that I did. So it's going to be a souvenir for you, and you can see all the steps that were done essentially. So not only does it look good now, but maintenance is going to be super, super simple. So what I have for you basically is a few tips that I'd like to share so you have an easy maintenance schedule. So when you have a ceramic coated vehicle or a graphene coated vehicle, maintenance is actually quite simple. So you're going to do your regular washes every now and then, but the first thing, for the 2 next weeks, do not wash your car. So although the coating now has been curing for over 24 hours in my garage, it hasn't been exposed to the elements. Note that the coating continues to cure for roughly 2 to 3 weeks after that. So the good instructions is the minimum of at least a week, but I highly recommend waiting 2 weeks before you wash your vehicle again. We don't want any detergents to be reacting with the coating while it's still curing. So if you think it looks glossy now, wait until you see it in 2 weeks to 3 weeks from now. It's going to be even glossier. It's going to look even better. And once it's time to do your first maintenance wash, what you're going to use is a wax-free, pH-neutral car shampoo. So any car shampoo that you like, as long as there are no waxes inside them, because ideally you don't want to apply any wax-based products on top of a coating, not because it's going to damage the coating, but because you're going to be impeding or masking the coating's superior properties. So to get all that nice water beading, sheeting, and the self-cleaning properties, you want to add products on there that are compatible. So wax-free, pH-neutral shampoo shampoo and your microfiber wash mitt and a microfiber drying towel. And when you're going to be drying the vehicle, if you're doing it by hand with a towel, I highly recommend that you use a drying aid. So basically that's like a quick detail spray that's going to act not only to boost gloss and slickness when you're done with your washes, but it's going to act as a lubricant on the surface when you're towel drying. So kind of a buffer between your towel and the paint. That way you're not getting any marring when you're doing the hand drying stage. Also, for maintenance, every 2 to 3 months, I highly recommend that once you're done washing the vehicle, you're going to apply a silica spray sealant, also known as a ceramic spray or an SiO2 spray. Basically, a product that's going to help to boost the existing properties and help maintain the properties going throughout the duration of the lifetime or lifespan of your coating. So it is important. There's still a bit of maintenance needed to be done, and the maintenance is going to be easy. You're going to see that your vehicle always looks cleaner and shinier compared to any other cars in the parking because you have a ceramic coating now. So there are some limitations. It's not scratch proof, right? Some companies try to make you believe that this is going to resist key jobs or big scratches and swirls. That's not the case, and you're not going to have stone chip resistance. If you want resistance against stone chips, you're going to have to go through PPF, so paint protection film, which is a completely different story. But this here will give you all the properties I spoke about and make the car a lot easier to maintain. It looks glossy, it looks shiny. That's awesome. Another thing I did for you, by the way, is I'm going to send you an email when we're done, and you're going to get a bunch of different tools and products that you might need to do your maintenance cleanings if that's something you're interested in and want to do something at home. Note that you can also reach out to me if you want me to take care of your maintenance. Absolutely no problem. You can reach me by phone, by email. You got all my contacts right now. Feel free, by the way, also, if you have any questions, don't be shy. Reach out. Pan, how do I do this? Or what do I do with that? I don't remember what you explained for maintenance. Don't worry, I'm there to help. And also, again, you have all my YouTube videos that you can go ahead and check out on my YouTube channel. Thanks, by the way, for being in the Pan TheOrganizer family. I truly appreciate this. But again, so I took care of the vehicle both inside and out. Every single surface has been cleaned, enhanced, and protected. So now this is better than new state. It looks absolutely stunning. Go out there, enjoy it, drive it, have fun. And again, reach out if you have any further questions. So guys, I hope you appreciated this. So as you saw, what was important was, first of all, have the customer come for that total experience, right? So they haven't seen their vehicle yet. You open either your door or your garage door, and then they come into the detailing studio or your detailing garage, and lo and behold, they see their vehicle finally better than new. And you get to have that excitement with them, because one of the things I like the most is to see customers' smiles on their face when they see their prized possessions. Because don't forget, if they're bringing this and they're confiding their vehicles to you, it's because they trust you, and because this is very important for them, right? So they saw the results, they saw it looks awesome, and now you bring them through basically what you did. So what steps you performed, what exactly you did. Did you see any defects that you removed as well? You can highlight those. That's important for the customer to know that you addressed some issues perhaps also that they had on their vehicle and that was on their mind, right? Took delivery at the dealership. They remembered that they saw a little scratch there on the fender, and now you removed it. So that for them is awesome. Believe me, that goes a long way. When they notice that you actually did something that they had noticed and you removed it and corrected it, they're going to fall in love with your services. And then it's just personalizing everything. So not only doing the tour, explaining what you did and why you did the steps, but also offer them something of a personalized touch like I do with the paper and basically the steps and the products that I used. So that way they can have that to relate to and like, wow, even perhaps brag to their friends. Look at what the detailer put on my car, these awesome products, all that good stuff. And then maintenance, give them the tips that they need to properly take care of what has been done. And of course, you can offer them to come and see you again for all that maintenance, because a comeback customer is something that we all absolutely want. So you got to make sure they're repeat clients that come and see you all the time. They can reach you, and if they have any questions, all that kind of stuff. So keep the lines of communication open, and you're going to benefit from it. And also, by offering that email with customized links that they can purchase through, you can become an affiliate partner with, let's say, Amazon or any other detailing products distribution website. So that way, when a person clicks through your links and they purchase a given product, well, there's a commission that's given to you. So that's a way to have a different revenue stream monthly, and that way your customers generate extra revenue for you. So having multiple revenue streams is an awesome thing to have. And of course, share that experience and what you've done on your social media sites, whether it's TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, you name it. Just share the work that you've done, either pictures or mini videos. Get the word out there that you're doing some awesome job. And you can also invite the customer to leave you either a Google review or a review on your website or on your social media, and that's going to help bring your business to the next level. So I hope you enjoyed all of this, guys. If that's the case, smash the thumbs up button to show me your support. If there's any tips or tricks as professionals that you guys do to personalize the delivery experience, also let my viewers know. Drop a comment in the comment section. It's always good to share stuff like that with the Pan TheOrganizer family. So guys, keep it tight, keep it clean, and I'll see you on the next one.